Are you looking to get into woodworking? Or perhaps you're a new woodworker and you're wondering what tools you need? Sure, that big shiny table saw does look nice.
And it is.
But let's start a bit smaller and save you a few $1,000s while we're at it. Here's our list of the top 11 tools that every beginning woodworker should start with, along with a few bonus recommendations just for good measure. Let's get into it. The first tool that you absolutely need is a reliable tape measure. You'll use it for nearly every project to ensure precise cuts and measurements. A high-quality tape measure will prevent small measurement errors that can turn into big problems down the road. Our favorite is the Fast Cap Standard Reverse Tape Measure. It has the same measurements on both sides of the tape, which makes marking much easier, no matter which angle you're working from, or if you're a lefty or a righty. They also have a metric reverse, a metric standard combo, and other tape styles, so you can pick the one that works best for you. Plus, it has a built-in pencil sharpener and a notepad for jotting measurements down right there on the spot.
Next up, you'll need a square. Yes, we realize it's a triangle. Please don't leave. This is called a square because it helps you make things square. We prefer this style, which is called a speed square. A speed square helps you mark perfect 90 and 45-degree angles, but it also has a bunch of other built-in features to help mark various angles and dimensions, and can even be used to make square cuts. It's one of the most versatile tools in our shop and makes layouts a breeze. Check out our blog post or our video for all of its various uses. We'll drop a link to that below, so be sure to check it out. That way, if you ever find yourself in a high-stakes geometry competition, you'll be ready to impress. But really, just try not to use it as a boomerang. We've learned that lesson the hard way. If you're laying out odd dimensions or setting depths on saws and routers, a combination square gives you even more control with its sliding ruler. Trust us, these tools will become your best friends when you need things to line up just right.
Moving on to hand tools, let us introduce you to the pole saw. Unlike traditional Western saws that cut on the push stroke, a pole saw cuts on the pull stroke. This puts the blade in tension, allowing it to be thinner and much more flexible. A thinner blade means a smaller blade kerf, which means you can make finer and more precise cuts with less effort. Plus, since the blade can flex, this makes it ideal for flush cuts. This cutting motion also means that these blades can come in all different shapes and sizes. A small pole saw like this one is great for getting into those tight spaces or tricky spots in your projects. If you can only buy one power saw when starting out, make it a jigsaw. This versatile tool can cut both straight and curved lines and works on a wide variety of materials from plywoods to 2x4s. You can tackle most beginner projects using just a jigsaw. However, jigsaws can be prone to tear out or deflection, which may leave your cuts looking a bit ragged. Luckily, you can solve this by adding a zero clearance base plate. For beginner woodworkers, we recommend choosing a jigsaw with a laser guide, as it makes it easier to stay on track and adjust your cuts mid-cut if necessary.
Once you've mastered the jigsaw, you may find yourself wanting something that can handle longer, faster, and cleaner straight cuts. That's where the circular saw comes in. It's an excellent upgrade from the jigsaw when you're ready to make precise, straight cuts on boards and sheets of wood. When used in conjunction with a speed square, a circular saw can be an incredibly powerful tool for making square cuts. For longer cuts, you can use a circular saw guide to make your cuts stay true and precise. It's a faster and cleaner option for straight cuts, especially in cheap goods like plywood. Just make sure you're cutting the wood and not, your workbench, a sawhorse. Don't ask us how we know that. Speaking of workbenches, the more tools you have, the better it can be to have a good workbench setup. Check out our DIY flipping workbench that doubles as tool storage and a work surface. Sanding might not be the most exciting part of woodworking, but it's crucial to achieving a smooth and professional finish. A random orbital sander is a must-have for beginners. It's user-friendly and provides more control than a standard belt sander. We highly recommend the DeWalt Random Orbital Sander, which offers the perfect balance between price and performance. Combine it with 3M extract sandpaper, which features this mesh surface that allows dust to pass through the paper while you sand. Not only will you achieve a smoother finish, but you will also reduce the amount of airborne dust. This is a win for both your lungs and your workshop. If you have a shop vac, you can connect it to the sander to further reduce dust. If not, DeWalt's portable vacuums are a great option.
A trim router is a fantastic entry-level router that's great for adding corner roundovers or chamfers to your projects. Don't be intimidated by this tool. It's a game changer for beginners once you get the hang of it. For beginners, we recommend starting with the basics, like roundover bits, 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, and a chamfer bit. These bits allow you to soften edges and create smooth transitions. As you get more comfortable, you can explore advanced techniques like using a 1/4 inch compression flush trim bit or a regular 1/4 inch compression bit. Woodworking isn't just about cutting wood. It's also about protecting yourself, protecting your health, so you can practice this hobby for many years to come. Make sure you invest in a good dust mask, Bluetooth headphones, and safety glasses. Bluetooth headphones are especially useful during long sanding or cutting sessions. They make the task more enjoyable, less monotonous, because you can listen to music or podcasts while you work. Plus, wearing ear protection will protect your hearing from the loud machinery. But nothing says serious woodworker like jamming out to your favorite playlist while sanding for hours. But safety first, dance moves second.
Once everything is cut, you need a way to attach it. The most beginner-friendly way is to drill a hole and screw it together. You'll constantly be drilling holes and driving screws for projects, so a good cordless drill is a must-have. We recommend the DeWalt drill, which is lightweight but powerful enough for all of your projects. It's good enough for beginners and professionals alike. Make sure you have a solid set of drill bits and drivers on hand for any task that comes up. Occasionally, you'll need to drill larger holes for things like routing cords through furniture. For small holes and medium-sized holes, Forstner bits are the way to go. They cut clean, precise holes with minimal tear out, unlike spade bits, which can leave rough, splintered edges. We recommend a set that ranges from 1/4 inch to 2 1/8, so you'll be covered for almost any hole drilling task that comes up. If you need an even larger hole though, hole saw bits are better for giant holes.
Woodworkers joke that you can never have enough clamps, and that's definitely true. Clamps are essential for gluing up boards, holding pieces together while cutting or assembling projects. So, when you're starting out, pick up some F-style clamps. They work for almost everything that you do, and they're great for glue ups. It's also nice to have a quick clamp or two when you don't need as much force, like when you just need to hold something down while cutting or drilling. Seriously, trust us, you can never have too many clamps. So start building your collection.
Check out this next video to see what we recommend all the intermediate woodworkers prioritize in their shop. Thanks for watching, friends, and happy woodworking. Bye!